I have one more question for you guys. Just before we move on to the next scene. But where do you guys think Agatha went after Salem for the next 300 some odd years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on that.
no, no. It's one of those where do has she just been somewhere else for a bit? You look at you could you could argue with that with like Captain Marvel. She came about in the 90s. Where was Captain Marvel when all the shit was happening with the Avengers? Um, prior to coming in Endgame. I think it just suits that she wasn't there, and this is her entrance. It would be nice to maybe get. I mean, we've got that little snippet of backstory about her and Salem, but will we see any more? We might do. I don't know. It would be nice to have a bit of a backstory to it
Oh yeah.
other than what we've just seen. But yeah, I don't know. Have you got a theory, Tom?
Not a huge one. Like, if anything, I just think she was spending the years trying to perfect the basic kind of magic she was telling Wanda about in the beginning, and just kind of trying to master the basic bit of witchcraft and everything she can access in the Darkhold. Because,
Yeah,
like, Agatha is powerful, but like, I really don't think she's. Well, obviously she's nowhere close to Wanda, but I really don't think she's even that powerful compared to some of the other witches. At least from what I'm kind of seen so far. That could obviously change in a heartbeat, and they could just be like, "Oh no, she's actually like she she's on another level right now."
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Either way, yeah.
like it's odd. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know if they could either take it in a way of she's a student who tried this for a super long time and this is the best she can do, or that she mastered that, now she's trying to figure out the secrets of the Darkhold.
yeah. I mean, my sort of theory on it, sort of just her arrival in Westview is, and this maybe plays into where she's been for however many hundreds of years or whatever. But I think it probably plays into what you said, Tom, about how she's just learning a trade, and I think she just seeks out witches or magical people to steal the magic from them, and I think that's why she's ended up at Westview. She's felt this magic at Westview, and she's gone there and she's thought, right, I can, probably at first to maybe think, right, I can take this Wanda's magic, and then she's probably thought, ah, shit, I can't because she's just fucking too powerful.
Yeah,
um, which which I find interesting that she's been very confrontational at the end. I know I'm jumping ahead here, but I still think Wanda is way far, way too powerful for her. So jumping to the end when she confronts her with Billy and Tommy. Um, Again, it's just sort of like, what you doing? Surely Wanda's just going to kick your ass
yeah.
in. But that's my view. Yeah, maybe Agatha is very very powerful, but she purposely put Wanda into um, is it the hexed room? Can I call it the hexed room? Is that the best way? So Wanda couldn't use her powers. Um,
Yeah, her I wanted to say dungeon. That's probably it. Not the best word.
Basement, yeah.
Her bewitched basement. Yeah.
Bewitched, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that was it, Bewitched,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So that makes me think that if she hadn't have put her in that bewitched basement, she wouldn't have been able to control her. Like Wanda would have been able to overpower her. But I don't know. Might be wrong. I don't
I think you're completely on track with that because even the way she it also makes me think that Agatha thinks that Wanda actually has prior knowledge of just sorcery in general. the way she kind of discusses it with her. She's just like, "Oh, Wanda, you didn't notice all these runes in here? Like that's like one of the first things you learn as a witch. Like, how did you not realize that? Only the person who casts them can use the spells." And it's like she's like re-explaining something to a kindergartner almost. And
Yeah,
I just found that like odd. It's just like it. I think Agatha came in with the full intention that Wanda was just. She probably seen her like with the Avengers, but yeah, she thought she was a witch and like she was in full control of her powers. When in reality,
yeah,
that that's definitely not the case.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. Although, although she must be, I think she must realise fairly quickly that a power is 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 quite immense, given that she sort of interrogates her and says, who are you?
Yeah,
You and in the whole thing with the fly, when she controls the fly and then she turns it into a bird, and then she basically goes, it's taken me ages to learn that, and you're just doing it on autopilot.
yeah,
There's people miles away and you're controlling them. And so I sometimes got the impression that she was a little bit pissed off that Wanda had all this power and she didn't, type of thing. Yeah, I had a lot of mixed feelings with Agatha this episode, sort of trying to figure out who she actually was in terms of, is she good, is she bad, um, is she the real big bad of the series? Which my opinion has shifted slightly on that now.
same here.
Oh yeah.